Welcome to Swadhyaya Yoga. Under this category, today we are going to know about life after life. That means the life after death. The book written by C. David Lundenberg, Lundberg, after verifying so many near death experiences and the people who went to afterlife in the short span, he recorded all their experiences and wrote this book. And this is the book which I can surely say that turns everyone with a good attitude and with positive thinking. All these times in our earth, we used to feel that death is an experience, it's a miserable thing, it's a bad thing. We have to feel worry for that. We have to feel worry about our beloved ones who left the earth, and all those things, they are in our mind. When once we go through this book, we will be in a position that death is a thing which we have to accept, we have to welcome, we should like, and we should wait eagerly to go there, because the life after death is very, very grandeur. It's a great thing which we all have to await, because those things which we do not possess or which we much await on the earth and which we must great struggle we feel to achieve some things on the earth, we will get them so easily on our life after death. It is also called as life after life, because this is one life and that is also a life. They are not saying that is something death. It is also a life. And one more thing is, it is our permanent life, it is our eternal life, it is our sacred life, and it's a comfortable life for everybody. So the knowledge of life after life gives everyone a positive attitude towards the life and towards the afterlife, as well as towards everything on our earth. The first and foremost thing they say is, we are eternal beings, not only our physical part. Our physical part is only a miniature part of our total life, and after our physicality, that means when we lose our physical body, it will be much more brighter, much more happier, much more comfortable in the afterlife, they used to say. At least 150 people, those who have experienced the near death experience as well as the life after death in the summer land, that we can call it as the vacation place, or it is the purification place, purgatory. There they experienced it, and they are telling that that is much more happier and easier. It is a celebration. It's easy to live in the afterlife, they used to say. And among them, the first thing is, all of the people quoted is, the life is easier there, because the goals which we set in our life, in our physical life, will be achieved much more easily without any effort, without any hurdles. It will be possible to achieve whatever we like. With our thinking pattern, we can change anything. But for all those things to achieve, to live that much with that much happiness, the only thing we have to do is, we must possess the knowledge of afterlife in our physical life itself, and as well as there should be some attitude towards afterlife among us. If there is no impression or knowledge or nothing, if we do not know anything about afterlife, it will be a little bit confusion when we achieved the afterlife. But when we have a little information about our afterlife, it will be easier for us to go straight to the Summerland, and from Summerland to other higher worlds. The most important thing is, we must learn to love each and everyone, irrespective of their qualities, irrespective of their attitudes and everything. We will be in a position to love everyone, here itself, not after going there. If we do not have any knowledge of afterlife before going there, we will be in a confused state or in a stagnant state for some time. It's not desirable, it wastes our time. And one more thing is, it takes much time for us to go into higher worlds. If we want to go to higher worlds, whenever we leave the physical body, for that we have to learn something, we have to know something about afterlife. The knowledge about the afterlife gives every person to move quickly, to progress quickly in the afterlife. There are many worlds in the afterlife, and we will go there according to our knowledge and energy levels. If we possess greater energy level and the knowledge about afterlife, we will go straight to higher worlds of the afterlife. And if we do not have any idea, we will stay for purgatory, for purification for some time, and after that only we will be able to reach the higher level. One more thing we have to remember is, instead of going there, waiting there and learning in the purgatory, it will be better for us to learn in the body itself. When we are in the physical plane with our physical body, if we practice how to be good enough, how to live when we are without body as a spirit, at spirit level how we should be, if we practice in our physical level, it will be much more useful for us to progress very fast. And one more thing is, we must believe that we are all spiritual beings living in the physical form. The physical form of our life will be maybe for 60, 70 or 80 years, but after our physical form, the spiritual form, the spiritual body will be eternal. We must be prepared to live in our eternality when we are in our physical bodies. It gives us much happy to attain in our life not only happiness, the beauty of the life. In earth, whenever we are in the earth place, we are not in a position to appreciate the beauty of life, the beauty of the nature, the rivers, the music, everything and everything. We may not appreciate them at its higher level, but because of our physical limitations, we can't appreciate them. But when once we are able to know that we are eternal beings, practically, then we'll enjoy it 100 times more than our physical level. And one more thing I can say, not only 100 times more, at an unimaginable level, at an unimaginable rate, we experience the joy and happiness in the other worlds. And one more thing I have to tell you is, the last means the highest thing which we have to practice on the earth itself is service. Service to humanity, not only humanity, for any fellow being, the birds, the rivers, the animals, for anyone. The service itself makes us get more knowledge about the spirit. When once we are able to do service at any level, that means for human beings, for the animal kingdom, for the plant kingdom, even as the mineral kingdom and the rivers, for anything. If we are able to do service for any of that, it gives us the widening of our spirit, it strengthens our spiritual capacity, and it makes us to reach higher levels in the spirit world. Anywhere and anywhere, service is the only way to get knowledge and to get into the higher world. We have to remember that. And when we are on the earth, we must give importance to do service at any level and to gain the knowledge of spiritual world. If we want to attain any command, any progress on the spiritual level, we must be in a position to do service in the physical level itself. Even though our physicality is only 5% of our totality, we must learn anything in this physical level only, because physical level is the place of laboratory, the place of experimentation, the place of learning for us. In this place of learning only we can learn much better. So the people who are in the spiritual realm, those who are in the afterlife, they advise us to learn in the physical life itself. When once we leave our body with that knowledge, we'll go straight to whichever place we want. But if we do not have any knowledge of the afterlife, we'll go sometime for the purgatory, for purification, or which we will commonly say for sleeping. In that place, all our attitudes, our behaviors, our thinking patterns towards others and ourselves, they will be purified. They will they will be modified into a spiritual status from our physical status. When we attain that spiritual status, then only we will be in a position to enjoy the happiness, the beauty, the purified levels of higher worlds. For that, in earth itself, on the earth itself, we have to enjoy. Enjoy means we have to learn enjoying everything, everybody, every situation and every knowledge of anybody's, because the levels of everybody, the consciousness levels are different from person to person. Every person acts according to their consciousness level, and we will be in a position to understand that they are right for their consciousness level and accept them accordingly with their own strengths and weaknesses, or we can say according to their level without giving any judgment. That thing we have to learn here itself, serving others at any status and helping others, each and everyone without any discrimination, a friend or foe, a rich person or a poor person, educated, uneducated, no barriers, without taking any consideration, taking the person or the animal or the plant, anything as it is, we have to accept them with loving consideration. If we start loving on the earth itself, it will be continued in the higher worlds. If we do not practice, or if we do not practice loving or understanding anyone, there we have to learn it with by spending more time. Instead of spending our valuable time on the eternality to learn these small things, it will be better for us to learn them in the earth itself. And one more thing we have to know is death is the most important thing which we have to invite. There is nothing to fear about death, nothing to worry. Death leads us for a better and a good state of living, a good life, a better life. So we must invite death happily and very happily. Our death or the death of our beloved ones, both are very happiest situations. It is just stepping in the next world, like we are stepping on the next step of the higher story of our building. That is the thing we have to remember. If we have some knowledge about the death, we will be always feel grateful and happy towards the Creator, the God, the Father who created us, takes us from a place where we have both worries and happies, both profits and losses and everything, success and worries. From there, the Creator takes us to the place where there are only one thing which we like, only success, only profit, only happiest, only comfort. From there, from this zone to Creator takes us to that zone with our death. So death is our great favorable thing we have to keep in our mind. If we know that thing, we never worry about our death or our beloved ones. We never worry about them because they have gone to a better place than this earth. We have to remember it forever and forever. And some other important aspects of afterlife now we will be able to see in this book. I'll show you some matter. See, there will be some topics. How the life after life is beautiful. Then the beauty of flowers in the afterlife, the beauty of trees, the beauty of land, the beauty of buildings and habitation, and again the mobility of thought, inspiration. Whenever we die, ours undergoes a refixation. That means review how we have gone through our life, what are our success or failures. We don't say success and failures in afterlife. What are our greater achievements and lesser achievements, what we have to learn and how we have to, where we did mistakes in our life, how to change them. All those things they will be reviewed whenever we live our life. When they are reviewed, they will ask us, where do you like to go? They will show all the worlds where different places are there. That means in the gardens, near the trees, with flowers, with all our pet animals, with other animals and birds, with rivers, with music, with buildings, everything, architecture, with music, with musicians, where they will ask us, which is your interesting thing, which thing do you like to learn. Whatever we say, they will send us there. Even then, after learning from a particular world, we will leave that and will go some other place. There, one thing we have to remember is, there is no need for us to struggle for our existence, for our food, for clothing and shelter, and even for betterment of our life. That means for learning new skills, for learning new knowledgeable things which we like. For anything, there is no struggle at all. There is only happiness and joy. We can learn anything with happiness and joy without any struggle. And one more other thing is, even the skillful things about our technical abilities, all those things are our building abilities, all those things are also learnt only through within minutes. Whenever you think, I have to know that, it will be learned for you. With that, enormous knowledge will be gained for you. Not only that, without any effort, no need of putting effort to learn anything. Without putting any effort, we will be able to receive the knowledge, the skill, the appreciation. If you want to appreciate the beauty of flowers, you will be sent to a magnificent garden. Then there you can find many flowers which you can't imagine. Even in the dreams you will see them, and there you can spend as much time as you can in the garden with the flowers. And if you want to create a better garden with much more imagination, with your thought, you can create a garden within your thoughts. There it appears. Whenever you think about a garden with a particularity, it will be appeared in your front. And the trees also, the trees always bloom. They never die in the afterlife. Always they will be with greenery and they will be with life. You can also hear the music of the leaves in the garden, and always the fruits will be available. There is no season for them. There is no night there. There is no season and there is no night. There is no time. Whenever you think it's right, you'll get it. Whenever you want it, you will get it. You can see it. Like that you can enjoy there, and even you can create whatever fruit, whatever flower, whatever tree you want there. And one more interesting thing is, the rivers there flow with the water with different colors. Not only color, the water also flow with some music. The water flows with music as well as fragrance and color. How nice it will be to imagine. You just see where we will be when we go after death. And the buildings. Here the construction of a building is a difficult thing to attain permission, to bring all those material which we want and the plan and everything. But there, if you want a house with according to your idea. Within minutes, you'll get it. The great sculptors who can build the building, everybody will let it there, and within a lesser time, they'll construct a building for you. And one more thing is the gardens, the landscapes, all are very much, they are with very much creativity and with very much beautiful. How beautiful they are, we can't imagine itself. The gardens, the landscapes, everything will be all right, very well, very well. The magnificent beauty we can't imagine even our dreams also. Not only that thing, the halls of learning, there are halls of learning where we can learn many things in our afterlife according to our interest, which we can't get seat or we can't get time to learn in our physical world, that we can get in our afterlife very easily. The halls of learning, we can learn anything in the halls of learning. Not only the physical things means our mathematics, our biology, our chemistry, along with that, the things, the art, the fine arts, the instruments, the vocal music, everything will be learned there. And one more thing which we have to remember is instantaneously we will get them without any time. There is no time sense there. Our thought is the only time sense. According to our time sense, we will get the thing there. Whenever we aspire a thing, we will get it immediately. The only thing we have to do is there should be our creativity in aspiring things. If there is creativity in our mind, we will get those things whenever we want it. And one other thing is which we have to remember, the afterlife is with great compassion, with great friendliness, and with great service. Everybody, each and everybody, they are filled with compassion, service, and friendliness. Those are the three great qualities in the afterlife. Whenever you go there, you acquire them instantaneously. They will give, the seniors, those who are living there, will give guidance in getting those things. And if we practice that thing, we will be in a position to help others. Even though there are many things which give happiness for us, the first and foremost priority or the first and foremost thing is doing service which gives joy for us there in the afterlife. It only promotes us to higher worlds. If we are able to know that doing service to others, giving service to others makes us to go to higher realms of our world, then we will be in a position to understand when we are in our physical bodies, if we acquire the habit of doing service to others, then it will make us to go straight into higher worlds where their people reside who will serve the whole humanity to uplift the world, the earth and the humanity. We will join them if we are able to do service on the earth itself. I have to say you and I have to say for myself also, please do service the humanity without taking anything as granted. Let them be in their own position, in their own mental status or physical status. We should be in a position to help. Serve, not help I can't say. We serve anybody. That service only gives us a breakthrough to higher worlds. We must remember this thing. The death is not at all a thing which is fearful or which is felt sorrowful. It is the greatest thing which we feel happy for that, which we have to look forward for that, which we have to wait and go there with very happily and joyfully and with an attitude of helping others and ourselves also. There is nothing to worry about the death of anyone. Death is the gateway to the greater world, to our eternality. To step into that greater world, Here we should not hurry or worry. No need to hurry because there is a greater world awaiting for us. We should run. Don't run. Let us take our own span of life and live it fully, accordingly, with happiness, and whatever thing we have to do, whatever service we have to do on the earth itself, and then go there happily, step in the afterlife. And all this knowledge is gained through many people who went there in their near death experiences, or who went there and gave their experiences through some channels to the earth. Everything said on this book is, even a single word is with the proof. Nothing is with imagination or anything. Everything is has its own proof, and with the proof only the life after death knowledge given to the people. The main intention of this book is to remove the fear of death from the lives of the people. Not only the fear of death, the fear of anything. If we know that everything is possible on the next world, there is no need for us to worry about anything or to fear for anything on the earth itself. The motto of this book is to remove fear of death and fear of consequences or fear of situations from the minds of people, so which makes them feel happy every time and any time. So, knowing about life after death makes people to live happily on the earth itself and to live happily the earth. For living and living, it's useful. I hope you go through this book again seriously as well as elaborately. Thank you.